Hello, StarCraft fans! This is Catallena coming to you with yet another daily Legacy of the Void upload, and today it's a game between Stefano and Clem here on Catallena, the Ladder Edition. On the left side of the map, we have the pink Zerg player. It is Stefano from Team Meltdown and the nation of France. And in the bottom right-hand corner of the map, it is the blue Terran player Clem from the clan Dead Pixels. So two incredible StarCraft 2 players here for you today. This is a replay sent out by Wardy and a replay pack. Check out Wardy TV for more amazing high-level StarCraft. There's a link in the description. Got a YouTube channel, got a Twitch stream, got all sorts of great stuff going on. So please, please check him out. One of the great content creators in the StarCraft 2 scene today. So Stefano versus Clem coming at ya. Let's see what we can do with these guys. Is that a hatch first? Indeed it is. Add a Stefano hatch first, as his tradition. Against the Terran. Got a, it's a double Rax. Is this going to be a 3 Rax Reaper? Out of Clem. He's got the 1 gas. He doesn't have an expansion coming down. I do have some brand new Reaper group names. I went through my list. I've been so slow in getting there recently, you guys. I'm sorry. Some of you have submitted Reaper group names and Reaper names and Oracle names I haven't been using because I just haven't had them in a place where I can access them when I'm casting, and that's entirely my fault, and I'm very sorry for that. There's 1 Reaper, and it's going to be a third, that's going to be 3 Rax Reaper, is what it is. Alright, so this mass Reaper group name is the Lucky Charms. Each of the team members of this group is named after one of the Lucky Charms marshmallows, with the leader being the Clover. They drink milk instead of taking combat drugs, and for some reason that heals them twice as fast. Wow, that's some good science there. Lucky Charms, good job. All right, so Lucky Charms heading on out here. Stefano has not scouted this. He's luckily sending his Overlord to the correct location. He will have some knowledge of what's happening here right about... Okay, that's 1. That's not weird. It's not so... Well, the timing's a little... Oh, there we go. The 2, and now he knows. Now he knows. All right, so is there... Reaper's here. First Reaper's here. Clover is here. The leader of the Lucky Charms is present. The Lings really want to kill this dude before the Queen gets here, if at all possible. Can't do it. Too much good control here from Clem. The Lucky Charms making 3 Reapers at a time. Stefano just going 3rd hatch, you guys. He doesn't care. He doesn't care. There's a 3 Rax Reaper coming his way. He has lost so many Lings to this. 3 Lings already have died, and a drone thus far, as they heal up with their milk twice as fast as the combat drugs. Healthy living, you guys. Helps you live a long time. Queen trying to fight against these Reapers by herself, not as good, it turns out. So 2 Queens up, Lings here too. Stefano seems to be favoring the Speedling and Queen strategy for handling these dudes, and I can't say I've seen a lot of success with it. Usually Ravager, if you want a good go-to way to stop this Zerg, Ravager is going to be your answer. KD8 charge blowing both of those Queens back. Again, it doesn't hurt them a lot, but 10 damage per KD8 charge shot is a lot. Really wants to ring around the Rosie and kill that Queen. They get it, and they get out of there before any of the Lings can kill any of the Reapers. Have any Reapers died so far? No. What control by Clem so far. This is awesome. This is a great opening. Healing up with that milk. The Lucky Charms don't know about this 3rd base. They have not, in fact, scouted it at all as it pops. I guess maybe he's assuming Stefano wouldn't go for a 3rd in the situation, but Clem is expanding behind this. It is not a crazy 1 base all-in from this dude, but he's got to get some more damage done is the problem. He's killed 7 Lings and a Queen, which is good. And he's up 27 to 20 Harvesters, which is also nice. Is there... hang on a second. Is there speed? Okay, there is speed for Stefano. Drone here at the 3rd base is murdered. Don't want to saturate. Don't saturate this 3rd base, Stefano. Blah. Lings trying to get in here, get that surround. Oh, do they get it? The KD8 charges are everywhere, but the Reapers are getting murdered regardless. Stefano doesn't care about your KD8 charges, and bam, that's it for the Lucky Charms, man. They got absolutely obliterated there. Instantly, 9 Reapers killed. Great control from Stefano. Good efforts by Clem with the KD8 charge explosions, but just couldn't quite do it. And here we go. Stefano with the counterattack. Might be able to get some damage done here at the front. There is a Marine, and I guess there are 2 Reapers here, too, to shoo these Zerglings away. Maybe Dropling action would be good here. Honestly, he's got so many Lings he's going to be doing nothing with. I mean, sure, he's holding map control, which is good, but this could all be drones, is what I'm saying. He's up 36 to 32 Harvesters, but he's got 22, 22 lings, which could be 11 more drones. He could be up a lot. He could be up 47, 48 to 33 on Clem, but instead he's got these Zerglings, which I guess he had to make because of the Reapers, but just feels like I want to do something with them as the Zerg player. Well, these 2 Reapers that didn't go out and get slaughtered with the rest of the Lucky Charms are going to head on up and try to do some more scouting. I don't imagine they can really get many more kills, although not really much defense here in the main, and this Queen does have low HP, but not so low that it can't handle 2 Reapers. Let's just be honest about that. Zergling's trying to see, is there anything coming out? Wait, there's something coming in? What? Does get killed for that information. And Zerglings just dancing in the wind. I guess they are checking to see if a third base is coming up for Clem at any point, but no, there's really not any sign of a third base from him. Creep spread, fantastic from Stefano. He's always very, very good with his creep spread. Understanding the speed bonus and the vision that you get from it is just priceless. As a Zerg player, he really hasn't been able to scout at all. Hasn't gotten into the main a tiny bit. Has no idea what the follow-up here is, although, honestly, it's going to be bio. Just because there's really no way to go from Mass Reaper with all those barracks into factories without just wasting all the buildings you made already and slowing yourself down immensely. So it's going to be Marines, it's going to be Marauders, it's going to be upgrades on the same. Whew. Just readjusting my chair there. A bit of a break in the action. Stefano's Queens really want to kill that medevac so bad. KDA charge blows them all the way. The Lings get in the surround. It's enough Lings. It is. Clem is forced to pick up and retreat. Doesn't want to lose this medevac, but he's going to go ahead and sneak into the main possibly. No, there are spores there. Stefano setting up very nicely to handle that. Absolutely beautifully. And Marine's going to charge on in. There's the scan. I'm calling a scan. Scan. Does he not have it? There we go. A little late. That's okay. Got the scan. Picking off those creep tumors that Stefano just laid down. I just cleaned up this mess. Oh, lost a full medevac of Marines to Queen attacks, though. I don't want to do that. Unloading in a safer location where Queen attacks can't necessarily hit them all that well. And the creep spread continues. Look at this creep tumor coming down on a place that doesn't have any creep. Wow, that's just because creep recedes so much more quickly now that's possible. You can get a creep tumor down, but the creep will recede past the point where it is sooner than it can finish building. But look, it spreads so much faster too. I like that change. I really do. I know that I've talked about it a lot, but I enjoy it immensely. Clem charging in here again. All these new creep tumors are dying. Just cleaning up. That's all he's doing. Just making sure this creep spread can't get too out of hand. Stefano making Lings, getting Baneling, centrifugal hooks, getting spore crawlers, and just going Queenling Bane right now. This is an interesting composition from him. But against Mass Marine, it's pretty good. Baneling's not quite great. They do kill a couple Marines there, getting target fired for the most part. Widowmine's cleared out thanks to some Overseer support there from Stefano. And Clem, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Still making Marines, still making medevacs, still making Widowmines, getting an armory for the upgrades. For further upgrades, I have to assume that's what that is for. Does he already have an engineering bay? He does. That's right, because he is working, already has, rather, the +1 attack. But he wants 2 engineering bays for the great honor of having 2 upgrades going at the same time. For his bio, Widowmine's here from Clem. Lings, Baneling trying to get that surround on. Widowmine firing. More friendly damage than anything else. These slow Banes are just getting massacred from distance before they do anything else here. More creep tumors die, and Clem's winning this war. When it comes to these creep tumors, he's going to kill. Queens at the front. Lings here too. Just dancing back and forth. We are doing the tango. Widowmine's hitting some stuff from the high ground there, which is fine, I guess. 124 to 125 total supply. Big old concave up here. Some Hydras joining the party. The Baneling's getting target fired. The Hydras from the side trying to get that flank attack off, but no, getting chased down. Stefano losing a Queen, losing some Hydralisks, marching up to this third base like he owns the joint, because he kind of does. Trying to defend it possibly here, but no, every time he gets close, he just loses a Hydralisk. He just gets melted. I think Clem can finish it off. He does get the third base. It's the fourth base done. For Stefano, though, so don't celebrates too quickly. Liberators have joined the party too. Widowmine fires on an already dead Hydralisk. Fourth base by Stefano is going to die. Clem with the follow-up against Stefano. Kills 2 hatcheries in the space of about 35 seconds there. Liberators, getting picked off from distance. That muscular augments upgrade real useful for these Hydras. For sure. So Hydraling, Baneling, Queen against pretty much Mass Marine with some Liberator support. And Liberator left. Baneling hit does force a retreat. Picking off a retreating medevac there, and Clem going home. It's got to feel pretty good right now. He's got Stefano stuck on 2 bases, which is real bad. Is he going to long distance mine with these guys? Looks like he is. Gonna have to long distance mine to his third, which is not something you want to do. Unloading here in the middle of Nowheresville. I don't know if you want to fight here, you guys. But I guess off creep, it's a fine place to fight as a Terran if you're going against a Zerg. Liberator setting up. We're going to try to kill the creep out of this middle section of the map. 17 creep tumors have died already, and several more are going to die right now. There are 30 of them on the map, though. Like I said, Stefano loves his creep. If you want to be like Stefano, and everybody wants to be like Stefano, he's a nice guy, and he's amazing at StarCraft. Yeah. Spread your creep. Also, you might have to switch races to Zerg to do that. So, just a heads up. Clem making his push. He's got +1/+1 on the Marines. +2/+2 is on the way. Not too close to completing, though. We'll see it. We'll see it before the day is done. Liberator setting up circles. Hydra trying to pick those guys off immediately. Doing pretty well against the Liberators. Widowmines firing everywhere. Managing to avoid most of the damage there was Stefano. These Widowmines are causing problems. Causing some problems. Where are the Overseers? Did you lose making another one? He might have lost. Well, I think that was... He lost his only Overseer, you guys. Lost his only 2 Overseers, I guess. Clem heading home. He recognizes maybe healing up these medevacs is good because 4 of them are in the red. 1's in orange, 2 are in orange, and then a couple of them are okay. 1's in the yellow there too. But he's just going. He does not believe in healing up medevacs, man. He's going to make more when the time comes. Marines marching across creep after they have done thousands of times before in previous lives. Hydras and Banelings coming from the left side. Target firing down those Banelings. Excellent job by Clem. Widowmines firing, trying to fire, but no, getting picked off first by Stefano's units. Well, the Overseer does die. That forces Stefano to retreat. I think he would have pushed in further if he could have. Queens marching down, trying to get picked off by those Marines, but nope. Transfuse is too good. Widowmines wrecking a large group of Hydralisks right there. Just so low HP, as it turns out. What did I miss? Is there a Baneling drop? What was here, ladies and gents? What did I miss? Where did all these SCV devs come from? Previous to this, apparently. Were there... Where did this happen? Were they up here with this army? No. There's Overlords hanging out. This... Oh! Double Baneling sneak attack! Oh, not bad. Wow. Okay. Totally missed that one. But now we know. It was at this base. I don't know why I didn't bother. I guess this one looked dead. So I thought that's why the attack came. But nope, it was up here. At this third base, not at the fourth. Clem's actually picked up both of his orbital commands from his main and his natural to place them at his fourth and his third bases. I don't know if I've seen that a whole lot. Intellectuality. Alright, trying to spread that creep to connect creep. There's a giant hole in the middle because of Clem's continuous attempt to destroy it. Still at 3 bases is Stefano. I don't know why he doesn't have a 4th. He's going for it. I guess he just didn't quite feel safe enough. Quite feel safe enough to get there. +2/+2 on the Hydras. That's where you pretty much want to be if you are Stefano. But going straight Hydra against this much bio is just not economically viable. Their upgrades are too good. Got +2/+2. Clem's working on +3. And that fourth base is under the way for Stefano. Liberator locking it down. Another Liberator attack here at the third. Single Hydra finds a sweet spot in which to chase it away from that location and flies over the blue ocean. Is Stefano's Liberator pilot. She's trying to find a happy place. Ooh, this is a good place right here. Right here, and on that. There you go. Catch about half the minerals on this third base. The Hydras can't get here, you guys. Oh, they can. I'm a liar. Clem thought they couldn't get there. Clem agreed with me, but nope, they could. What's sad is could have set up right here. All the Hydras were over at this natural base. They were too far away to really do much about it. Ah, whatevs. Got some Marauders here, but again, Marauders aren't that great against Hydralisks. No extra damage versus them. So really, what's the point? I guess you can slow them down. You have the upgrade? No, no concussive shells. Surprisingly enough, Failing's Hydras picking up a small group of Marines and Marauders that were left alone, extending a little bit too far onto the creek. But the rest of the armor for Clem does come and chase Stefano away. 4 base to 4 base. Working on that +3. +3 is Clem, turning those Marines into tiny little angry Hornets that hit real hard and are actually surprisingly hard to kill too. Creep spread continuing to patch up this little hole that Clem keeps leaving. Just trying to make this a better place to live for all the Zergs. Ah, but no! Goodbye, creep tumors. No, the one lives, the one survives. The patch will complete. I guess more importantly, Widow Mines all over those Banelings. Banelings have speed, but again, Clem's awareness is too good. Oh no, the patch is going to come back. Clem, have you no respect for the Zerg ecosystem? Probably not. He's a Terran player. All you Terrans. That's how you feel, right? How did this Marine get up here? Or Marauder, rather. Weird drop in the main of a single Marauder. None of what that was all about. Clem kind of clumping up his units a little bit. A couple Baneling hits would be devastating for him. Banelings chasing this stuff down. Big time hits on those Banelings. Not really lifting particularly well. Widowmine's firing. The Hydras really want to kill these medevacs. Are they going to get one? No. Flying on the high ground there is Clem. And Stefano falls back. Does he have drones in this army? He's got 1 drone in this army. I don't know why. Scan sees... Ah, Stefano does have his 4th base back, but that's okay. I'm sitting on 4 bases myself. Does he have a 5th? No. No such thing as a 5th for my Stefano type opponents. Ultralisk Cavern, Vipers in production for Stefano. Clem continuing Marine production with the Widow Mines, dropping inside the main despite the presence of 3 Spore Crawlers. Gonna kill, gets the spawning pool. Holy hit, trying to kill this high, but the army responds in time. And Medevac's getting picked out of the sky. Yeah, they try to save their friends, and that just means they get killed themselves. Hit squad of Marines heading up to this 3rd base location. The drones evacuate a little prematurely, but hey, if you want to live, premature evacuation is what you want to do. Viper gets picked out of the sky by these Marines. What I say about these Marines, you guys, they hit hard, although they're not that great against Banelings. Still. Whew. All right, so 4th base, 8 drones dead, 44 to 36 total harvesters. Really? 36? 12 SCVs have died. Clem needs to work on his worker count, but I guess he really only has 2 bases mining. He doesn't need that much gas for what he's working on. And yeah, I guess if you're going to max out, having fewer workers is good for you. Clem's final remaining medevac from the attacks of the last few minutes is hanging out in this dead space, or Stefano can't see it. And playing a game of hide and seek with these Hydras, there's really nowhere to go, unfortunately. The good thing is Stefano doesn't have a Spire, so there will be no chasing of the medevac into this space. Might make it out, trying to boost, and one of the Hydras picks up on it. The rest of them are too late to the party, and the medevac does manage to escape certain death. Clem coming up to this area. He's been to so many times, threatening this natural base, killing creep tumors, burrowing Widow Mines in position, fully upgraded Marines and Marauders. A good thing if you're playing against a Zerg player as good as Stefano is. Plus 3 ground carapace being researched by Stefano, getting Ultralisks, getting 2 Vipers at a time. And here comes Clem, trying to split his army against these Banelings. Pretty good split. Ultralisks in the front, where they want to be, absorbing the damage, allowing the Hydras at the back to do the damage. But Clem refuses to hold still. Widow Mines are firing. Oh, on Banelings, Hydras, what you want him to fire on. But all gone. Blinding Cloud on a Widow Mine. I think that's what that was intended to trap. Viper's sucking down more stuff off of these extractors using their consume ability. That is what that is, right? Consume. It is. Delicious, delicious. Not full, but we were gonna... Actually, the extractor doesn't matter. If you kill it, it's expired, dude. Whatevs. Pushing up. Clem. To the middle of the map. More Ultras, more Hydras, more Banelings. Banelings exploding everywhere. Widowmines firing on Ultralists. Not that they really care, but it's kind of death by 1,000 paper cuts. The Ultras don't want to get hit because over time, huge Baneling hits. It all adds up, you know? One paper cut's not going to kill you, but 800 paper cuts just might. Just might. I don't think... Ugh. A couple days ago, I thought too much about death by paper cut, and it was not a good experience. Clem actually refuses to build new command centers, you guys. He just lifted the orbital command from his 4th base to a 5th base location to the left here. He has made, in total... One... He has the original... Yeah, he's made 1 command center this whole game. And he's just been floating the 2, because he starts with 1, around to other places when he wants to expand. This is very interesting out of Clem. But it is 155 to 114 total supply. Stefano looking very strong. Very brave, as he is for a Frenchman. The Stefano going to lose a hatchery. That's a 5th base he was trying to get. He did cancel it in time. Going to lose some drones here, mining as well. A little bit careless from him. Hydralisks, Queens, Ultralisks trying to come up this ramp and fight against the swarm. Blinding Cloud up. I don't think any Terran units are in that Blinding Cloud, or were, after the first initial half second or so. Clem dodging that pretty well. Burrow being researched by Stefano, getting adrenal glands for his Lings. Clem continuing to make Liberators, and really, to deal with Ultralisks, you want Liberators or Ghosts, Marauders or Tanks. You really can't do it with just Marines and Marauders. I know Marauders are good, but I still don't feel great against going mass just Marauder against Ultralisks. Maybe I'm wrong about that. Maybe it's entirely viable. I know it was back in Heart of the Swarm, but I think Legacy of the Void has made some changes, so it's not as much the case. 152 to 140 total supply. Both players taking a bit of a breather. By a breather, I mean there's a Ling counterattack going on at this 4th base location. Trying to get a reactor, but no. Surprisingly, he says there are no SCVs here. Stefano's lost 24,000 resources, and Clem has lost 24,000 resources. It is very close in the resources lost game. Stefano double expanding? No. Single expand. No, he is double expanding. Yeah, okay. 2 hatches in production. He's getting a 5th base and a 6th base, pretty far from each other, and defending the one that Clem's already killed once. I feel like that's a good idea. And here we go. Clem doesn't want to really engage too hard here. The Blinding Cloud is up. I'm not sure about the Blinding Cloud usage. Nice fungal from the backside, though, by Stefano. Woo! Again, if you can make these Terran units hold still, the Ultralisks will clean them up pretty much no problem. But they're just so darn sneaky. They kite so well. Ling's trying to join the party. Hydra's trying to do this too. Hydra's pretty much at full health, whereas Clem's units are pretty super injured right now. Haven't really held still long enough where the medevacs can do what they want to do. Oh, and Fester gets picked out of the ground with that scan. Got some Ling run-bys trying to pick up reinforcing units of Clem's, and fully upgraded Lings with adrenal glands. Pretty great. And even just Ling for +2/+2, pretty great too. +2/+3, actually. Liberators are forced to set up at home to stop this. Whoa. That's not great. Stefano's 5th base is discovered, 6th base rather, is discovered by Clem with the scan. 123 to 125 total supply. This game is close. I don't know, the Ultras have really paid for themselves, honestly. There's 1 still on the field. 8 of them have died. Nice abducts on those medevacs, though. And the Liberators, good abducts. Amazing yoinks out of Stefano there. Clem wants revenge on those dead Liberators. But without Liberator support, can he do it is the question. Vipers, not quite sure what they want to do. There's a couple medevacs here there he could yoink if he wanted to, but it seems like he's pretty content to just let the Hydra, Queen, Baneling do what they want. You'll notice the other player just standing in and fighting here. Clem kiting. Stefano not engaging unless he has to. And that's the style, you guys. Don't just walk your army into a meat grinder. If you're in a situation where you feel like a straight-up fight is not advantageous to you, back out. That's something I need to struggle with. I see an opening, and I just absolutely charge headlong into it, and then all my stuff's dead, and their army's not, and I'm like, oh. Well, I should have played that better. Did he just... Stefano just droned into a spore crawler, but it was going to get hit by a widow mine, so it didn't kill it. That's amazing. More blinding cloud. Trying to build some bunkers up here is Clem, but I don't think that's going to happen either. Clem just pouring DPS, just pouring damage into these Ultralisks. More and more medevacs getting yoinked away by these Vipers. These guys are so low on HP, but the target firing on the Banelings is on point from Clem right now. Got some Changelings in the army. Clem, I don't think he can spare the APM to get rid of those. He's got to work on Banelings instead, as it turns out. Where the heck is Clem's army? He's making more stuff, but these reinforcements are not coming. Another abduct, another medevac gone, and that's it. A good game from Clem. Clem is defeated, and Stefano is victorious. Woo! Woo! I say, that was a good one. 32,700 resources lost by Stefano compared to 34,000. Make it 35. For Clem, 307 Marines, 49 Marauders, 10 Liberators, 11 Reapers, the Lucky Charms group, 24 medevacs was a big deal too. Ended up with 0. Clem had no medevacs at the end of the game, which is kind of how you want to win against Bio if you're Zerg. 9 Ultralisks dead. I mean, they absorbed a lot of damage, which is good. I just don't know they did a lot. 288 Zerglings died. 2 hatcheries and 64 creep tumors. Ended up dying in this game. Stefano ended up with 41, so lost more than he ended up with, which again is good if you're a Terran player and you want to do that stuff. Wow. All right. So that's going to be it from me. This has been Falcon Paladin coming to you with yet another daily Legacy of the Void upload. Go ahead and hit that like button. Hit that subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, and Patreon, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.